Hello and welcome to Movie Trailer Rankings. It's week 27 of 2022 and we are taking a look at all the movie trailers that came out this week. Can't keep up with all these trailers? Don't worry, we got you covered. So we're going to give you our thoughts on each movie and then review and rank each trailer. Which one was the best of the week? Stick around and find out. Be sure to tell us what you think by posting in the comments section, and after the video, if you want to watch any of the trailers that we review, just look for the links in the description below. Are you ready? Let's get started. First up for the week is the Rise to Fame movie On the Come Up. This looks interesting and it's definitely got a lot of heart, but for a movie about music, it kind of sounds a little mediocre. On the trailer side, it is a teaser, so this is just a quick peek of some quick beats. It's got some solid scores, even if it's not all that inspired. Overall, we're going to give it a 7.1 out of 10. That is going to put it at number 4 for the week.
I want to go home.
But this is your home.
Next up is The Invitation, and this has a clever setup for what ends up being just sort of a paint-by-numbers vampire movie. On the trailer side, it has some good technical scores, but they really shouldn't have shown us the vampires. If you go watch this trailer, watch it and imagine that it's a minute shorter and that they didn't actually show you the vampire teeth. It would be so much more interesting. Overall, we're going to give this a 6.3 out of 10, and it's going to come in at number 8 for the week.
Send back up.
The Wrong Place? You might feel that way after watching this trailer. How many movies did Bruce Willis make before he retired? We thought he retired a while ago. Anyway, as far as the trailer goes, it is kind of choppy and just doesn't have any surprises to it. There are also way too many one-liners in this trailer. It's a little weird, but just watch the footage here and you'll see how choppy it is. Overall, we're going to give this a 5.6 out of 10, and it's going to come in at number 12 for the week.
Hey, it's the Sanderson sisters. I bet you're looking for the stage. Always.
Next up is Hocus Pocus 2. It's been 29 years, so yeah, why not have a sequel? As far as the trailer is concerned, it appears that they're casting a wide net here by introducing a new, younger generation, but they're kind of still stuck in that nostalgic spell, because when it comes to introducing the Sanderson sisters, there's zero context, so you either know it or you don't. Overall, we're going to give this a 6.8 out of 10, and it's going to come in number 6.
You try and dive those kids the whole way, all you be bringing out is dead bodies.
13 Lives is the story of the Thailand soccer team that was trapped in a cave a few years ago, and in a way this sort of seems like an inevitable movie. It was going to happen, but they really did get some Hollywood heavyweights here, most notably Ron Howard directing. Looks impressive. It is headed in the right direction as far as the trailer goes, but in a way it's kind of looking in the wrong place. There's a lot of focus on the lead actors, of course, but a lot of the heart and the drama is with the kids, and there's not very much of that being seen here. So we're going to give this a 7.3 out of 10. That's going to rank at number 3 for the week.
You know, I was 60 pounds lighter when I started this job. Hey, good luck.
Marcus is a character-driven drama about a man trying to overcome obstacles in the relationships that he has with his family and in his own life. And it looks like there may be some heavy material here, but it also looks a little slow and maybe boring. As far as the trailer goes, they're doing some good narrative work here, but in the technical front, it seems a little mediocre as far as editing and the audio goes. We're going to give it a 5.3 out of 10. It's going to come in number 13 for the week.
Who's the girl with the black hair?
She's my daughter.
Your what?
Are you a hostage?
No, just stop pointing your gun at our guys, right?
Codename Banshee shows us yet another farmhouse shootout movie. There's apparently a huge number of farmhouses out in California that have gangsters hiding out in them. It doesn't appear that there's anything special about this one either, other than it is being buoyed by Antonio Banderas and his star power. Speaking of which, the trailer is just sort of a cookie-cutter effort that really lets him do the heavy lifting. We're going to give this a 6 out of 10, and it's going to come in number 9 for the week.
I think you're having an episode.
I'm the only one that can see you.
Next up is Resurrection. It looks like a crazy thriller. How can you tell? It's got Tim Roth in it. He is a masterful bad guy, and it looks like we've got a great performance here by Rebecca Hall too. The trailer is a thriller trailer. It fits in that genre, but it manages to show some restraint and not go overboard like so many thriller trailers do. Great narrative work here. We're going to give this a 7.6 out of 10, and it's going to come in number 2 for the week.
And then he was deposited here. Staged, so to speak. Sorry, sir.
Next up is the period murder mystery comedy See How They Run. Fans of Clue and Radioland murders should take note here. This looks like I'll hoot. And it looks like Sam Rockwell is having a lot of fun too. The trailer features great music, features the source material well, it's got excellent pacing, really well done. We're going to give this an 8.7 out of 10. That's going to put it at our number 1 spot for the week. Way to go.
I need to sit somewhere else. We used to be married.
Worst 19 years of my life.
We were only married for 5.
I'm counting the recovery.
Beachside comedy starring George Clooney and Julia Roberts. Sign us up, right? Well, sure, maybe for a rental, though. Once you take a look at this movie, it really looks like it's being done by the book. And this trailer is about a minute too long and just shows way too much. So unfortunately, the narrative scores on this are going to kill it. We're going to give this a 5.7 out of 10. It's going to come in at number 10 for the week.
Who can tell me what the greatest threat to monster kind is?
Humans.
Strange girl.
Next up is Monster High, the movie based on the Nickelodeon show. This show warranted a full-length movie? Really? Oh, it looks terrible. As far as the trailer goes, it just goes on too long. Mostly it's hitting for the core audience, but for anybody else who might be vaguely interested, it's kind of a turn-off. This trailer is scoring really low on marketing. We're going to give it a 5.6 out of 10 for that reason, and it's going to come in number 11 for the week.
We have to get rid of it. So let's just kill it.
I'm gonna trap it in the net.
Girls on surfboards being stalked by a shark. I imagine that was the pitch for the movie. It probably would make some good posters. It's hard to imagine there's enough here for a full-length movie. As far as the trailer goes, it really needs to show us that there's more than just these girls sitting and looking at sharks. We're already bored after just a minute and 23 seconds. Overall, we're going to give this trailer a 5.0 out of 10, and that's going to bring it in dead last for the week at number 14.
You knew he'd fail.
Paul, you do have to trust me.
This post-apocalyptic sci-fi drama's got a really killer visual style. Too bad it's been dubbed here for us. We'd almost rather just read the subtitles for a film that looks this good. As far as the trailer goes, it's fun and it's got a unique presentation. The music really is holding this back though. We're going to give it a 7.0 out of 10 and it's going to come in number 5 for the week.
This boy. Cross me and I'll kill you. I'll shoot you where you stand and I'll bury you where you fall.
Last but not least, we have The Legend of Molly Johnson. There's been a rash of westerns lately with a lot of modern sensibilities. This looks like it fits in with those, though it might be a little bit harder to watch than most. Looks like an interesting movie. The trailer is well cut, but the poor sound levels make it a little bit hard to follow what's going on. It's going to get a low sound score for that reason. Overall, we're going to give it a 6.6 out of 10. It's going to come in number 7. And that's going to do it for last week's movies. If you wanted to watch any of these trailers, be sure to check out the links in the description below. Also, comment, let us know what you thought. Did we get these right? Did we get them wrong? We want to know what you think. Be sure to like, subscribe, and follow us here on YouTube if you like what you're seeing here. Be sure to subscribe so you get notified every time we put out new content. Let's take a look at our top 10 here, and we'll take a look at the top 20 for the year, see where some of these fall. That's going to do it for us this week. We'll see you next time.